big interview, UK EU edition. What does that mean? That means it's only 3:20 in the afternoon for me and 9:20 GMT, I think. Doe will confirm that in a second when we bring her out here. Let me tell you a little bit about what we're doing. We are broadcasting an interview, a hangout, a chat with my friend Doe, and there she is saying hello from Lincoln. And look at that, she's already in the comments. That's absolutely fantastic. So we're just gonna have a chat and a conversation. We're on Haps TV. If you happen to be watching on one of my other platforms, come to happs.tv and join us, and that would be great. Doe, if you want to put your invite link into the chat, that way, if you guys want to join, you can use Doe's invite link, and that would be fantastic. Hey, Jackie G, great to see you. So, really, without further ado, my friend across the pond, over the sea there, and wow, I'm going to be this corny in front of somebody this cool. Hey, Doe.
Hello. Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Oh, Veda.
Already.
Oh, one of us is dreaming, Veda, and I'm not sure which. It could be Doe, could be you, could be me. But then, is it a good dream or a bad dream? So we'll see. So you're in Lincoln, and I remember the first time I ever saw you on here, and it's like, she's in Lincoln. There's no Lincoln anywhere in the U.S. Like, I think that's just called.
Well, everyone
Lincoln.
keeps saying Lincoln, Nebraska. Whenever I go,
is there a Lincoln, Nebraska? Okay,
and I'm like,
maybe there's a bunch.
No, I'm in England.
Right. Yeah, and that part of what part of, like, how far are you from London? Are you like like an hour or 2 hours?
I'm in like the East Midlands, so I'm in the middle of England, but to the east. So
but to
London,
the east.
I don't know, maybe like 4 hours drive.
Oh, so you're pretty good ways from London.
Yeah, I'm literally kind of centrally to the whole of England.
Not quite as happening as London there?
Oh, either? No. Not at all.
Oh, no.
Like, Lincolnshire is basically just fields. Like, fields.
Just fields.
Wow. Just fields.
I think it's interesting. Only the cool people live in London. Obviously, Danny, you don't know what's going on because Doe doesn't live in London, and she is like, oh my God, she's like one of my cool mentors. So, you don't get any cooler than my cool mentors. So, like, what do you do on a Friday night pre-COVID in Lincoln?
There's not much. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, there's fields, there's a castle. There's lots of historic places. Like, there's stuff you can do, like museums and art galleries. But, yeah, it's not really like a buzzing place,
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in Lincoln? Hey, Gemma.
I've lived here since I was 17. I moved
5 years, something like that.
Oh yeah, 5 years. It's been like 18 years.
18 years. Yeah. 18 years. And how? And you were okay. All right. I don't believe you, but that's fine. 18 years in Lincoln. Where were you before that?
Oh, like not too far away. Still in England. Still in Lincolnshire. But yeah.
Gotcha. So you've basically been in this part of England your whole life.
Basically, yeah.
Basically.
Where are you? You're in Chicago, is that right?
I'm in Chicago. So we're in the not quite the middle of the country, near the top, but not all the way to the top.
Yeah, my knowledge of US is bad. But I'm trying to learn the States. And I feel like being on here, there's a lot of people in the US. So
what's the capital of Illinois?
I don't know. What is the capital?
Oh, because you were trying to learn the capitals, so weren't you?
I know, but like, no. I'm not good. Like, I'm still saying Arkansas. I'm still saying it. I caught myself saying it. Like, what the heck?
It is in Chicago.
Chicago, says Andrew. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it is 3:25 p.m. And how far are we from New York? About 720 miles door to door because I've driven it. The I think yeah. And so how did you get into like your musical influences like when you were like 5 to 10? What were those? You
Well, I
remember
feel
what
like
you listened to?
yeah, because I listened to basically what my mother would listen to, like what was played in the house.
Mhm.
So yeah, it was like Bob Marley, the Beatles were played, like Rolling Stones, like Genesis, The Who, like there was a lot of that type of music. And
Mhm.
I still like that kind of music now. So there was
Sure,
no
sure.
Michael Jackson, no,
The
no.
That's interesting that you say Michael Jackson, Danny, because um, my first record player when I was probably 5, I would play ABC 1 2 3, the ABC 1 2 3 song
Uh-huh.
by Michael Jackson, like all the time because I had that as a 45. So that's when I was about 5 years old, and I listened to the music my dad listened to, which was the Beatles and a lot of that,
Oh,
music
nice.
of that era. And so, yeah, I was like, by the time the Beatles must have broke up, I must have maybe been about 3. I can't. What year did they break up, Doe? Do you know?
Like 69, 70.
That's what I thought. I
Yeah.
think 69. Somebody will tell us. But if it was 69, I was 3. But I mean, I was hearing all that music. My dad worked in radio well into the 1970s. So I have a lot of love for soft rock songs in the 70s, which is very embarrassing, but they're fun.
That's not
You know?
embarrassing. I like it too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Hey, Pablo, great to see
Oh
you.
my gosh,
Oh,
Lucia. Hi, Pablo. Hi,
Lucia.
Lucia. Hi,
Hi,
Gemma.
thanks
Hey,
for the
everyone.
super heart. Let's go back through these comments for a second because my other mentor of many, Carrie, says just remember, go back to the comments. So sitting on my hands now for 5. Veda's just very excited about this interview, folks. That's all I really am going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
nice to
was
be
really
appreciated.
excited to see Veda. She had a queen top on, and I'm like, are you trying to make me fall in love with you? And I think that's her plan.
you just figured that out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I love you, Veda, and everything, but don't scare the girl away. Take a little time to woo her. All right, so your musical influence was your mom, right?
Yeah.
And when did you diverge from your mom? Like, what's some stuff that you like that your mom probably was never into or wasn't around?
I don't know. I feel like when I was a teenager, I probably started listening to like pop or rap
Mm-hmm.
music. I don't know. Like, it's weird. I was into music when I was younger, but not like I am now. Like now I feel like I'm really like into music. Like I can't live without listening to music every day. But when I was younger, I don't know. It wasn't that major to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What about you? Has it like been the same throughout your whole life? Like you just been like
Oh,
a massive music fan?
well, so I got the Beatles, the Stones, all that 70s rock. And hang on, the 7-year-old is asking a question, and usually he's in bed for the show. So hang on. What? Ah, gotcha. Hey, Google, stop. Um, no. Mm-mm. How are you going to show me? Oh, you want to sing it? Let me hear you say it. Come and stand up and say it then. You don't want to do it? Otherwise, you got to let me get back to Doe here. It's her event. You going to say it or not? All right. He chickened out. Maybe he'll come back.
Okay.
He wanted to sing a little bit of the ABC 1 2 3 thing.
Aww.
So for me, for music, that's a pretty interesting question because I think the music I go back to the most is probably 80s new wave. And that was kind of the music of my generation, more or less. And then, I will definitely go back to 70s stuff. But my current music rotation is Spotify, and it's pop hits. So it's from Ariana Grande to Drake to anybody that's in pop.
Okay.
Like, I listen to pop all the time, and the reason that I tend to listen to pop a lot is because it's upbeat. You know what I mean? It kind of keeps my mood lifted. I mean, there are some slow songs and stuff, but it also just keeps me current with the culture. I really like listening. And I mean, like, if you've heard 3435 by Ariana Grande, like, there's no question about what she's talking about. And if you listen to, WAP or WAP or however Cardi B, however you would pronounce that. I mean, it's all, it's all out there. It's all like, it's crazy how far, and I'm fine with it, but how far we have come from even the days of Queen, right? And lyrics compared to now. I mean, anything goes.
I think about the Beatles were saying like, I want to hold your hand. And now we're like saying,
you can say it, but no. That's fine. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say that you can't say it. I'm just, worship and pray, says Danny. I'm certainly not going to say it, even though we could probably say it on here and it would be okay. But here, while we got a second, so I want everybody to notice that on the screen on my shoulder, you'll see a really nice, it's a view of Big Sur in California, and it is from Chris Angelus's new album, The Skies We Look To. It's the cover shot for that, and she is my first actual paid advertiser sponsor ever on here, so I'm very excited to do this. And just we have so many marvelous musical folks here on this platform, and I got to tell you, I love them all, so I'm not going to rank anybody, but if I were ranking people, it'd be really hard to not put Chris at the top. There was some great musicians, right?
Mm-hmm. I used to see her on Periscope, so I'm glad she's over here.
Yeah, she's really amazing, and I mean, she writes these songs. She helps produce these songs. I think she is as good a business person. That is Big Sur on Mac OS. She is an amazing business person. She has a system for selling her, I don't want to call them records, her downloads, I guess now, in a way that can help her increase her presence on charts on Apple, which are huge. And she's got a whole system. I've never seen anything quite like it. As I said, she's absolutely amazing as a singer, as a musician, and her videos, the quality is, they're on par. I mean, they're very professional. So we're going to do a quick little promo here for Chris, my very first one ever with Doe, and it's on the Big Interview UK edition. Now let's just make sure I don't mess this up and do it wrong. But Doe and I will be back in a minute or so.
Never know when I'm dreaming. Always sure that I'm awake. Then I'm running in slow motion through a river of mistakes. I'm reaching blindly. Feels like I'm holding on to something.
And there we go. That was my very first promo for our very first actual paid advertiser, which is what we can do here. So, Doe, tell us a little bit about Periscope and how that all started. Like, did you do anything before that video wise? And, how did that all come together?
So I had started a YouTube channel before Periscope, I think, which was basically all about veganism. But I'd only done like a few videos on it. But how I started on Periscope was literally by accident. Like I never planned to be a live streamer at all. I joined Periscope, I feel the same way a lot of people did, because like a celebrity went live on Twitter and then I wanted to talk. And it said you had to like join Periscope to be able to talk to them back in the day. And so, there was a grime artist and I wanted to talk to him. So I joined Periscope just to talk to him. And then, like one night I just like go on the map, have a look around the app, like wondered what this app was all about. And I found people like doing quizzes and like music quizzes. And so I started joining them. And then you just like become part of this community, It was just like every night, like going on, the same people, the same faces, the same friends. And then what actually made me like go live was because people thought I was a catfish. Like, this is a true story. People thought I was a catfish.
Well, I mean, can you blame them, Joe? Can you? I mean, you're a beautiful woman, so it would be hard. A beautiful person. It would be hard to, I would, probably want to check. So that's why you went live, to prove you weren't a catfish.
I was like, how do I convince these people like I'm not a catfish? It was like, you're either a catfish or like you're a man in drag. Like you're a drag queen or a catfish from your picture. And I'm like, wait, what? It was like bizarre. And so, I went live just to like show my face. I was like, and they was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're like a real person. I'm like, yep. And then, oh my gosh, hi, Peter. And then from there, I started doing my own quizzes because, I was into quizzes. I like quizzing. And so, I just started doing quizzes. And then I thought, you know what? I'm actually enjoying this. This is actually fun. And I thought I'm going to go for the gold badge. And I got the gold badge. And then, I don't know, people just liked me. Just wanted to watch me. So I just carried on. And that was it. Like, I never planned to be a live streamer. What about you, though? What about you?
Me? Oh, wow. I like this back and forth questioning here. This is good. I like being the guest. Actually, sometimes more than I like being the host. The live streaming. So Periscope, the first week, I think I got some kind of notification. So I joined in and just
you like original, like from the very start?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't for like years.
I didn't broadcast like other than I would just chat about philosophy and stuff like that and play pop music in the background and, just had some regular people. And I did that on and off for a while, maybe a year. And then I stopped totally. And in 2018, November of 2018, I decided that enough was enough. I needed to get out there with my political views, which are insanely to the left, and be, very vocal and outspoken and probably downright annoying to a lot of people. So I never picked up a really big following on Periscope. I was always just in the periphery. I didn't watch Periscope much. I didn't have time. I've seen quite a few people that have come on here, like I ran across them or something, but very few people that I would regularly watch. And then, let's see, I did that for a year and a half, and then I needed to get in shape because I need some knee replacement. And long story short, started riding my bike for 6 months for a couple thousand miles. And then I jumped back on here and then on Periscope, and then they were getting rid of Periscope. So I jumped on here 3 months ago, and here I am. That's kind of my story to live streaming.
I was going to say, I don't think I came across you over on Periscope, but the thing since joining Harps, I've discovered so many Periscopers that I never saw on Periscope.
Mhm.
You know, I only met them on Haps, even though we've both been on Periscope for so many years, and I wondered why our paths never crossed. But luckily they have crossed here, which is awesome. So yeah, I guess
That-
yeah.
The well, what is your, because I kind of think it's incumbent on all of us that really care about Haps to make sure it stays what it is, right? Which is a really friendly community where, you know, people get together and hang out, have fun, make connections and everything. So I think it's kind of incumbent upon us to promote the place, you know, to definitely toot the horn a little bit. So what do you like about maybe Haps that Periscope didn't have? We don't have to have a we don't like Periscope contest, but you know, what do you like about Haps? Clearly, more than one person on the screen is a big difference.
Oh my gosh. Like, so this is my first time in the broadcaster studio, like in someone else's broadcast. Freaking love it. And then I did my own, like, live using the broadcast studio, and it was so, I felt like a freaking professional. I was like having slides, pictures coming in, people coming in. I was like, wow, this is like a proper like show. Like, who am I? Like, I can't do technology. Like, I'm not good at it, but I was like, you know, this picture was coming in, this person was coming in. I was like, wow, I feel like I'm hosting an actual show. Periscope never felt like that. And
Right.
yeah, pretty awesome. I really like that.
That is
That's one of the best
fantastic.
features. Yeah. But
Yeah,
also,
I think if
like, I have
go
to
ahead.
shout out the team. Like,
Yeah, please do.
Haps
Please do.
team. They're just like freaking amazing. Like, that is the one thing that, you know, Periscope never. Let's not, like we said, let's not like bitch about Periscope, but the Haps team are really hands-on, and I really appreciate that. And yeah, there's just some amazing people on here. Like I said, that I never found them on Periscope. Wait, it's the guests that really make a broadcast, isn't that right, Del? Yes, Andrew, you were a guest on my show. You were amazing.
Okay, I'm like, I don't know, like when Doe's by herself, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, I watch. Guests are great too, but you know, Doe is Doe. What is the topic, Fraser? Right now it's Haps, but it's really like Doe and I hanging out, you know, at a
This
cafe.
is our first time. This is our actual first time speaking and being on screen together. And I've been watching Rev for quite a while now. Like most nights, like I fall asleep to Rev like most nights. Is that weird? Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird. It's actually kind of cool to think that people, you know, fall asleep listening to me because you're saying it like in a good way that you're enjoying listening to me and you fall asleep, as opposed to the people that are like falling asleep because they're
like I'm not bored, but you have like a great voice. Yes. Look.
Yeah. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's something that we like to get around it with, that Doe's always in bed when she's watching my show. And so I feel extra lucky that way. But yeah, this is really the first time that we've ever talked. I can't. So weird because it's like we know each other.
I know. I literally feel like I know you.
Yeah. And we have the advantage, I guess, of where we know people in the audience who we love, of course, often get into this situation where they know us pretty well from our, you know, because in a sense, I'm playing a character a little bit. Like my friends will be like, well, that's not how you exactly talk in real life. And I'm like, well, no, I'm not going to talk like that at home at dinner. How you doing? But so there's a little bit of a character even, I think, around me. So people think they know us, but we have a little bit of an advantage of being broadcasters. So we actually do get to know each other, you know, through communication, through other ways and stuff like that. So it is really nice. I don't have this experience very much. I have the experience where I will meet people in public or something where they know everything about me and I know nothing about them until that moment that they exist in my life. So that can be pretty interesting, but this is different, you know. I like this. Kind of cool.
I like this. Like I said, I feel like this is my favorite feature of Haps, being able to do these interviews and watch these. I'm like really enjoying. Did you see the guy? The guy that the guy that owns Haps, or the CEO guy, David, is that his name? He's like doing some incredible interviews with like some incredible people, and I'm just like sat in awe watching them. I'm like, wow, like this app is free. Like what?
Exactly. There you go. It's free, right? And it's so funny because I jumped in this morning. If I see somebody new and like they say, first day in Haps or whatever, I'll usually jump in, see how they're doing, offer some advice. And this particular person was like just really down on Haps because they've heard a lot, and it's interesting now. So one of the things they've heard is that nobody can find you. There's no discoverability, and truth is, it's really hard to find each other on here. If you notice, if this is the first time you're watching, it's a beta, so obviously there would be much more you would think they could do for people to be discovered, but they probably have a reason why we're not, right? I mean, it's in beta. So, but the point is that you can meet people. I mean, Doe and I are becoming friends, and you can meet people. You can work really hard and become a VIP, work a little harder, use your hashtags correctly, have good performances, and get in the discovery. I don't know how that magic works, but you can get in discovery, and then you actually can be seen by lots, like 7.1 million people or whatever that have signed up for this are going to see you in the discovery. So you definitely can make connections, but the best way to get discovered or discovery on this platform is exactly what Doe and I are doing. Put out some good broadcasts, connect with some broadcasters. Most broadcasters will bring people up if they have kind of a chat show or over there a chin wag going on, so that they would.
Wait, did you just learn that word, chin wag?
No, I've known it for a while. Okay. Why should we discuss it?
No, I just it's very sort of like a British word.
Yeah, right. See, I'm a bit of an Anglophile. I wish we could call everybody mate here. I like it. It seems more neutral or something. But and you know what I want to do too is, because if you guys notice it, or Doe, if you notice it, if I'm not using your preferred pronouns, let me know, because I'm trying to learn. You know what I mean? And I know I will make a mistake once in a while. So
that's okay. It's kind of new for everyone. So
yeah, cool. But I mean, because I'm just trying to say they, them for everybody now. That's what I'm trying to get used to. To me, I don't know. That seems like a good way to do it.
I guess it's a kind of safe way, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. We're all learning, which is cool. So getting to know people, my gosh, like I have friends on here that, it's like, if you've been in Clubhouse too, it's the same way. It's like one day in Haps is like 7 days in the real world. Somehow we just bond together. It's almost like in crisis mode. I'm not sure what our brains think about all of this, but somehow we bond together quickly. So I have some very deep friendships here that are as valuable to me as any friendship anywhere else. Hi, Linda. What is, without naming somebody in specific, unless you want to or whatever, but like, what is like some of the most fun you've had with your new friends, either online, offline? Like, what do you like doing with your broadcaster friends and stuff like that? What's cool about having these new connections?
Well, on Periscope, I literally made lifelong friends, like actual friends, like my best friends, the people like my closest friends are people that I met on Periscope. And I've met some of them in real life. And it's always weird when you're meeting someone that you've been watching for so long and talking to for so long, and you actually meet them in person. You're like, are they going to be the same person? That's what I think. Are they going to be the same person? But everyone I've met has been exactly like they were online, and it just like it was so weird. It honestly feels like, well, you do know each other, and so there's just that instant connection because you've already been talking and hanging out for so long. And oh wait, hi Linda, hi everyone. I feel like
we should go through these comments, I guess.
Yeah, wait. Can I just say hi to Med and also this is just for Med. Here we go. I am actually eating some fudge right now, so you'll be happy to know. Okay.
Just a little bit of inside stuff there.
Basically, like I'm not meant to eat sugar because I get like really high on sugar, but everyone else finds it really amusing, so they'll be glad to know I have had sugar.
Is that what it took to get on my program?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, like, can I talk to this superstar of a guy? I don't know. Like, am I gonna be cool enough? Okay, I need some sugar. So
my goodness, that's hilarious. My gosh, we have been terrible. I have been terrible with the comments. Stephen Pena, I've met so many amazing people on Periscope. Please feel free to jump in too if there's somebody you want to comment to.
Oh yeah, Gemma is the one that I met. Gemma just says, I remember meeting Doe. You're one of the genuine people, that's for sure. Yeah, we had a good time. It was good.
Veda, I like this comment. You guys look good side by side. I mean, I know Doe really brings my numbers up by being next to me. You know, like my hotness goes way up. So
I doubt it.
It's the soothing voice. Well, Veda's being awfully sweet. I'll throw in a few Bitcoins. I don't know what that's for, Danny, but go ahead, throw them this way. I'm big into certain voices. Yours both are so different, but so good and soothing. That's from Veda. Take a guess.
I think my voice is actually bad.
You do?
Like, it's not like a soothing voice. It's like a go right through you voice. Like, I don't feel like it's a soothing voice. Like, I wish I had like a voice like yours. It's like really deep and it's sort of like, just great. I don't feel like mine's soothing at all.
Chinwag is so British, says Fraser. Hang on one second. I like your voice. I don't fall asleep to it because the timing doesn't work, but I imagine I could.
I don't know, because there'll be a point where I'll just like start shrieking because I'll be really excited and it'll go really high and then you'll be like, wow. Okay, I was asleep, but I'm not now.
And I've kind of swung through them now. And all right, so go ahead, Dawn.
No. Oh, I was just gonna say one thing, like circling back about I feel like it's really important for people that are like VIP or already big broadcasters to encourage other people to broadcast. And I always like, if I see like new people, like I'm always trying to go into their broadcast and say hi and like give them some awards or just be there, because I know like how it can be kind of disheartening if like there's no one in your broadcast. And it takes a long time to like build up. Like every time I go live, I always say I feel so incredibly lucky. Like so many people just come in, like all my friends are there and all people there. I'm like, wow, it's a great feeling. But I remember when I first started out, it wasn't like that. It takes a long time to build up. So if you can like go into people's broadcasts, support them, jump in, call in, comment, share it out. I feel like we all owe that to, not just to help individual broadcasters, but to help the app as well, help it grow. I feel like I don't want to lose that community feeling that I feel like Haps has.
Right.
So I just feel like we all need to do our bit and support each other.
I think so too. I kind of think, obviously there are other little circles of people that are forming here on the app, but those of us, I've been here, today's 104. I think, we've got people here that have been here 130 days. Of course, Mark, the CEO, has been here 154 days. So this thing is really new. I mean, that's, they were around, I'm sure, before they went live and started counting days or whatever. But, this is a really new system. They're building it as they go. They're the most responsive folks I've ever met in any corporate environment. They're here to help. They're here to listen. They'll make changes based on what you say. So they are fostering a sense of community here. And we need to, hey, Pablo, thanks for the Appreciate You award. The Super Heart from, oh, yeah, Isabel. All right. Nice to see you. Med gave us a Super Heart. Oh, I can actually look on the list instead of scrolling back. Lucia, Joy, Danny, and Benvito all have given us a little something. This is a good time to say, you can always jump out of the room here if you want, go into somebody's comments from a previous show and drop them an award. Or even better yet, you can go to Doe's profile or Veda's profile or is Isa to her profile, to anybody's profile that's a VIP and become a sponsor. And I mean, a sponsor is like, it's $1 a month if you want. It's $50 a month, whatever you can afford and whatever value you think that the person you watch on here gives you. Maybe you watch 10 people and you divide it up each night and they're each worth $2 to you. You're not going to hurt their feelings by giving them $2 a month. They're going to be like, wow, somebody thinks I'm worth $2 a month. That's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to more Discovery updates in HAPS, as we all are. As we all are. I'm a VIP, yet Rev doesn't mention it. Well, it's because you're a troll, Joy. Not, I mean, we know people write that we're not serious.
Like the thing that you enjoy have, like,
yeah,
a love hate thing.
It is.
It's amusing,
it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, she's a troll, but it's fine. But she's not, you know. I'm worth at least 15 cents. Right. 2 scoops. There you go.
No, but honestly, like when you get a sponsor, it feels like amazing. You're like, wow, someone actually believes in me. Like someone actually enjoys what I do and feels like it has some value. And that's like a great feeling. So when you see, you know, little active sponsor next to people's names, like in your broadcast, it's like such a good feeling, you know. Just that people like actually like find value in what you do. It's great. You flip me off. Wait, what? Wow, is this true?
What happened?
Joy said that you flipped her off.
Oh my gosh, really? She's bringing that up again? Am I going to have to ban you, Joy? I did flip her off. I can't remember for what, but yeah, I'll admit to it. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Chris, all right. So let's do a quick little announcement here. Let's call it an advertisement. So if you see on over my shoulder there, the photo of Big Sur, that is the cover of Chris Angelis's new album. And she is an actual official sponsor of this program through the month of April, at least. And you can go to her website up until the 29th and pre-order her album. And it's like $5 everywhere you go. And if you go on Apple and you pre-order it for $5, that is going to help her in the rankings in her my kind of musical genre, which is folk something, I think, where she's literally been #1. So you want to buy one from iTunes, then you're going to want to buy one from the website, and then you're going to want to buy one from Bandcamp, and then you're going to want to buy one from, let's see, who else has the, who else can you buy from on here? You can go to her website, you can go to Amazon to help for the charts. Go on her page that I put on there, and she's got a really cool system. If you want to help her advance her musical career, you can do that. You can help get her ranked in the charts. You know, buy 5 copies of that for $25, and she's got them that it's going to help her and it's going to give her cash. And seriously, she's only charging $5 for the album. $25 is probably what you should get for it. And if you get it on iTunes, you get 2 free tracks already, and one of them is the little tune that I made for the promo that we'll play at the end of the show. So, but back to the action. Doe, we saw Pablo pop in Tell us, do you remember your first day on Haps? Did anybody pop in and say hi?
Oh my gosh, yes. My first day, I had this blonde wig on. I was looking like I don't know what, and I just wanted to see what it was like. So I literally just put the phone down, and then a guy came into chat and was like, "Oh, like I can jump in," and I was like, "Okay." It was Peter. Like I didn't really know who Peter was at the time.
Right.
But yeah, Peter was the first person like in my broadcast that came in, and he was on the video call and he was showing me how you can have like multiple people, and I was like, damn, this is really cool. And I think I was live for like an hour or more just talking to Peter. But yeah, that like to have the persons like working for Haps like come into your broadcast like the first time you ever go live, it was so super cool. And it felt so encouraging. I was like, okay, I see what this app is about. I like this. I'm gonna keep coming here. First day on Haps. Yeah, that's what it was. I still have it on the replay. It was so embarrassing. Like I don't even know what I look like. But yeah, Peter, come in. What about you?
Well,
you said no. You said you've been on here for like 100 and something days.
104 days, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I've like. I remember when Periscope said it was going to close, and me and my friends we was on a private in Periscope together. I think it was. And we was all talking like where we're going to go, what we're going to do. And then someone said, "Oh, there's a app called Haps." So my friend instantly like went on it and he was showing us it. I was like, no, I hate it. It's like a news thing. It's for news. I'm not a journalist. Like, why do I want to be on here? Like, I absolutely hated it. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going on it. Somehow I went on it and I instantly changed my mind. I was like, okay, this is actually freaking cool. I really like it.
I got to say that there are probably thousands of people that are very happy that you found your way to Haps, and eventually probably millions when this thing isn't in beta anymore. So the first moment on Haps for me, I believe it was Pablo that popped in and was just super nice. And then Mark could have popped in that day or very soon after that, and Peter as well, because the first day that I was there, I really was kind of like I wasn't into it either too much, but I wasn't even sure what I was going to do, if I was even going to go back to Periscope. So it took a couple of weeks. Hold on, my executive producer just tried to call. Let me see if I can text her back. So, it took me a couple of weeks before I solidly did it. Do you still have you've been on every day streak going, or do you not know exactly?
Yeah. Like I'm still every day. I'm wanting them coins, Give me them coins. I'm logging in every day. I think the broadcaster challenge was the best thing. Like for me, I had to go live. What was it, like 8 weeks? Was it? Like once a week for 8 weeks? And that for me, like I guess by now, like I don't have a schedule. I can't stick to a schedule. I have commitment issues. Like I don't go live every week. And so to have to go live every week, that's like really actually helped me. Now I feel like I could go like live every week. Before that, I was just like so sporadic, and so that was pretty cool. I really like these challenges they've been doing, and I appreciate it. I think the support from them.
Yeah, I think those challenges are really good as well. And I didn't realize that you came here from a who did you sign up under that got you here?
Oh, no. Oh, I'm not actually
They would know because you can look back through, but I don't know that we can tell who we signed up under unless we know. But thank goodness whoever gave you that invite, or you might have just signed on actually.
Yeah, I think I don't think I joined anyone's invite. Like I said, I think Danny, I don't know if he's still in the chat, Danny Bruno was the one that told me about Haps, so we can blame him. And then my friend Bim Vito was the one that tried it out first. And then I guess I caved in because my other friends was like on here, so I think that's why I went live on here to try it out. I mean, at first I didn't like it because you couldn't see yourself on the screen. It was just that tiny little box, and like I want to look at myself, and so I couldn't. Yeah, it was just like, but I can't believe the amount of change that they have done in like a few months. It's like incredible. Oh my gosh! Hi Walt. Hi everyone. Hi Kim. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how far this is gonna go and like what changes they're gonna make, what more changes,
Yeah, I agree 100%. It is, there's something new every day. These folks work tirelessly, and speaking of working tirelessly, Brett just jumped in, and he's head of the mobile team. And the mobile app just keeps getting better and better and better every day. So everybody's very excited about that. In fact, make sure that you have done the latest update, folks. There's just been one maybe in the last 24, 36 hours or something. So if you're on mobile, make sure you do the mobile update. And yeah, Brett is awesome. And Brett hung out. I'm going to talk about this show for everybody on... Is that tomorrow? Tomorrow, Saturday? Yikes. We still have to get... Okay, so anybody knows anybody in the movie business that has a 20-minute or less short film that's a comedy? Get them to me. I need some entrants for tomorrow's RevMac Live Pop-Up Film Festival, where Brett hung out on Saturday night. That it is 11 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. PST. It was a blast last week. We had 4 great films, and we had great judges. We're going to have Anna. If you all know Anna, she's going to be back. She's been kind of vacation for a week or two. She's going to be a guest on here. We are going to have Kelly Pantaleone. She's going to be on here, and she is an amazing filmmaker. Her film can be seen if you go through my timeline. It's called 50 Shades of Quarantine. It is hilarious. Have you seen that yet, Doe?
No, I haven't seen it, but I saw you post it out. I just wanted to like shout you out as well. You are doing some amazing shows on here with amazing people. You are doing so much. Like it is awesome. And I'm just like thankful to be on your show as well.
Well, thank you. And I'm really, stoked that you're on here too. It's been a while to get you to timing and everything on this this UK show, because you don't have to be up at 3 a.m. So, and
I was prepared. I was prepared tonight to stay up till 3. I was going to do it, but when you said 9, I was like, oh, good.
Well, here's the cool thing, among many cool things, is this is the Big Interview UK EU edition show. You were on the very first one, the very first guest.
Am I the first?
You are.
Oh, wow. Go me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just saying, I think that, shows you just how much we all love you and how popular you are, because you're the first guest. I mean, I know this is sounding weird, but like I wanted somebody that was really cool to be the first guest. So once Doe said she could come on at this time, I'm like, well, then this will be our first official show. So not an official Haps endorsement, but Revs Film Festival is one of the best uses of the platform I've seen. Showing films, having discussions with the directors, super cool. Thank you, Brett. It is an amazing way to do it, to see a director get direct feedback while they're watching their film. The winning director basically said that he just enjoyed it so much because he said every beat in the movie, every place where, there was a beat in the movie, he could see people react. And in fact, Brett, you at one point, trying to remember which movie it was, because it was hard for me because I was directing and doing everything else. But it was the winning film. At the point, I think, where something happened, maybe the awareness of a specific issue, you said WTF in the comments. You reacted live to that thing that just happened, and somebody else did as well. And those are the moments that the director gets to see and see just how much people are enjoying their film. Now, I certainly wouldn't want to enter a bad film into our contest because you might get a little roasted, but they should all be good films. So, yeah, appreciate that, Brett, very much. What do you did you have time to let anybody know, like, you were going to be on tonight, like friends that, like?
Yeah. Well, I shared this out, I think. But yeah, I told my friends, like, I had an interview. I was like, I have an interview with Rev tonight. Like, it was like a big deal in my life, honestly.
Oh, well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying what we're doing. You're a big, part of it, because these friendships that I've made and all these little different things that I've learned have just been, incredibly valuable to me. So, what's in the future for Doe and this new technology and, all the different things you can do? Where do you see yourself on Haps, doing different in the future, do you think?
Well, I used to have a game show on Periscope. I definitely want to bring that back to Haps, but also I want to try out, like, I want to do more art on here, and I'm wondering if there's a way like I can share my screen, so when I'm doing digital art, I can have it here next to me and me on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done anything like that, so that would be quite interesting to try doing that as well, because people keep asking me to do my art, and I never do it. So maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Oh, and I want to do like a game show with like people, like
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Broadcasters to come in and be like celebrities, and we can do some kind of game show and some interviews. So I have some musicians as well that I'm gonna have on the show. They're gonna like do a little interview with them, let them play some of their music as well. I mean, it's probably just going to be all Beatles or Queen, but yeah, it should be fun. Yeah.
Excellent. That is good. The game show thing, I think that would, especially having like different multiple guests from the platform and stuff like that, because it's always fun, and you can meet new people. You can bring them on and give them a chance to get a little better known and stuff like that. So anything that kind of cross promotes things and everything like that, because, I'd really like to see all of us, folks that are, the broadcasters that, are tending to be up in the Discovery a little more, kind of tag team on some stuff and, do some cross promotions and things like that, so we can help keep each other growing. There are people that, like myself and others, that this is kind of becoming their full-time gig. And so it's, and there's people, I think, like yourself. I don't know if you would consider this your full-time gig or not, but you're on here a lot. So you definitely, should be somebody people support with a sponsorship and with the awards. There's just, absolutely, it's just so much fun to have a little, somebody giving you a little credit. It's really nice. It's really nice.
I think between this live streaming and my YouTube channel, like, if I could make those like a full-time thing, that would be so awesome. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. Okay, I'll sponsor this girl. Okay, well, all right.
You
I don't know
already
if is this
sponsored me. You were my first sponsor. What are you talking about?
you can always,
that's one of my friends. He's an actual troll.
You can actually bring those sponsorships up. You can always sponsor more.
Yeah.
You can add more money.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain.
Here I am. I'm back.
Wait, what did
that
Brett
being
say?
said, so many people are doing interesting formats on Haps. Every day I see something interesting and new. and often is something we didn't even think about when designing the tools. I love the collaboration in the community, and I feel like we are collaborating with all of you. I definitely feel that too.
There is some awesome people doing some awesome things. Like I was in Kerry's broadcast, I think it was last night, and she has her like I can't remember what kind of show it is, but you know, people are singing, people are doing art, people are showing their music. It was just like a kind of like talent show. It was just awesome. People are so creative.
Let's see. Hang on one second. When is your next show?
I'm probably going to go live tonight. Someone commented, how about outside advertising? I think that was T. Roses.
I did that. We said that? Outside advertising?
I think that was T. Roses. Sorry, I was just scrolling through the comments. I feel like I'm ignoring
Go ahead.
everyone.
That's what I'm definitely doing outside advertisers. What we're doing with...
I think that's great.
That is what we're doing with Chris, even though she's a part of... the team people here at HAPS. Yeah, we're treating it like an outside advertiser, and you know, I've got other people that I'm talking to about doing it. You know, there's nothing to stop any of you from, you know, getting some sponsorships from corporations or whatever if you want to. I would say that you need to diversify as quickly, you know, as absolutely possible, because it's a really good thing to do. And, you know, there's a lot of people here that will help you kind of move on to the next level, if that's what you want to do. Hang on one more second.
I feel like you're really, you're really on the ball with all this, you know. I haven't really put much thought into this kind of stuff. I just go live.
Yeah, well, you know, I think we'll probably have some gatherings that, you know, that because HAPS does so much for us, right? But I mean, we can have our own like broadcaster get-togethers, right? Where we can all do like a Zoom, you know, with 50 people and share tips and tricks or whatever with each other, you know. So I think there's a lot that we can do. I think there's a lot.
Definitely. I was just going to read Ben Vito's comments. We need private HAP stream to test out stuff and hang out. Yeah, you can kind of like have a private if you just like in pre-live, like before you go live, you can bring your guests in and you can test things kind of like out there. You can, you know, before you hit live. So it's kind of like a private little testing thing. But yeah, I think they're gonna do. I think they said in the last community questions and answer thing that they're thinking of doing like private group. Like you can go private to groups if you're a VIP. So maybe you can go like private just to the people that sponsor you and stuff, which I think would be pretty awesome. Because I do have a Patreon, and one of the tiers on my Patreon was that I had a private group on Periscope what I go live to. So if they brought that over here, that would be really helpful for me too. So I could keep that. Yeah,
I think it would be really cool. Musicians can do private shows. You know, I think there's a lot of uses, and it sounds like that's going to be something that, like, you know, comes to the VIPs. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Are you willing to come back another time? Because this has been really fun.
Oh yeah, like if you can like tie me down, then good luck, because you know I'm hard to pin down a date. But no, I'm definitely up for doing this again sometime.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Would love to do that again. And anytime there's anything going on where we're just hanging out and having fun on here, please come see me and join me. Before we go, while I have everybody here and before we say our goodbyes, I want to run Chris's promo one more time. So let's enjoy this, and we'll be back in just a second.
Never know when I'm dreaming. Always sure that I'm awake. Then I'm running in slow motion through a river of mistakes. I'm reaching blindly. Feels like I'm holding on to something. No hands as steady as it seems. Oh, I can't be with you when the lights go out. But tell me where to meet you in our dreams.
And thank you, everybody, for alerting me that you can hear me during the promo.
Wow, could you hear me? I was literally eating, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry
I've
for
got
being a
to
girl.
mute us, but that's fine. Where's Doe? She's here. She's here. So, yes, everybody, before we jump, please go buy this amazing album by our amazing friend, Chris Angelus. It is worth it, and it is just a joy to listen to. You can find her two newest releases in music video form right in my channel here, and give those a watch and a listen as well. So, Doe, yes, it would be absolutely great to have you back sometime. I would really love that, and maybe we can find somebody to interview together and do a little co-host thing. I think that'd be fun too.
Like I felt bad that I had to turn down to be like the actual host of the UK thing, but you know, like I'm just unreliable. But
once in a while.
Yeah. Like I enjoyed this. This was good. It's just chatting with my friends. It's good. I liked it.
Right.
Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming. And I think we'll just both jump out of here at the same time. Everybody, thanks for showing up. Very much enjoyed having you here, and this was just a blast. Veda, thanks. We will see you later. Peace be with you, and namaste.